disease is a disease in the body that is caused by a substitution in the body's DNA from a T nucleotide to an A nucleotide. Glutamic acid becomes valine due to the change from a T to an A. Glutamic acid is hydrophilic, but valine is hydrophobic. This causes the hydrophobic molecules to fold inward, creating a pocket in the red blood cell. The hemoglobin in the body normally is chemically happy, and oxygen will come along and bond with it. However, oxygen cannot bond to the hemoglobin in these mutated sickle cells because the pocket makes it unhappy. So, all 280 million hemoglobin molecules bond together, forming long columns that shape the cell differently. If enough oxygen is present, the molecules don't bond together, and the shape does not change. Sickle cell disease is a recessive disorder, which means it is passed down through genetics and is caused by a random mutation. The spleen is an important factor in sickle cell disease. It normally recycles wasted red blood cells and fights infections. The sickled shapes of the sickled red blood cells cause them to not be able to enter the spleen, so then the spleen becomes enlarged. If you are in a place where there is little to no oxygen, then more sickle cells are created and a sickle cell crisis can occur. The shape of the sickled cell prevents other red blood cells from entering through the spleen, and the spleen cannot do its job. So the spleen cannot filter out red blood cells and bacteria, which causes the body to be infected. Sickle cells can't change shape easily, so they tend to burst apart. Normal red blood cells last 90 to 120 days, but sickled cells last only 10 to 20 days. Go. The body is always replacing old red blood cells with new ones, but in sickle cell disease, the body may have trouble keeping up with how fast the cells are being destroyed. This causes the number of red blood cells to be lower than normal, causing the condition known as anemia.
This is splenic sequestration. Because of the abnormal shape of sickled cells, it is common for them to block the blood vessels going out of the spleen. This results in the spleen becoming enlarged, and hemoglobin count continues to fall, which only continues to this type of sickle cell crisis.